Thank you, Sadio Mane, for granting us this interview. We are just at the last step of the African Cup of Nations qualifiers. So, can you come back to the preparation of your preparation in this camp?
To be honest, everything is going well, and like I said now, we had new players coming. We are very happy to welcome them, and everybody's looking forward for the game and exciting game, and happy to be together to stay together and enjoying our training session, and that's it.
Yeah, the ambience has probably changed a little bit because you have new players who have joined. You had also some good friends who were in the troop and who are no longer coming. So the collaboration between the younger generation, the young and the elder, how is it? How smooth is it?
To be honest, I think we all Africans, we are all especially Senegalese. So I think this kind of things is not a big difference. To be honest, we would like to have everybody in the team, but not the case. Sometimes you have to choose. 25 players is not easy because Senegal have more than 1,000 players in the world, and all want to play for the national team. So for us, it's proudness and happy to be here. And at the same time, I think the younger players is like our brothers. So we are happy to have them here and to try to help them and to bring us in the family, because I can say we are in family. So I think it's very important. So they're also happy to be here and give everything for their country. So I think it's more important.
Sadio Mane, you are going to play at Lajor Stadium, which is in Thiès, about 70 kilometers from Dakar. No national team had played beyond in another region. They haven't done it for many years. So you are among the luckiest to play in that stadium. So which effect does it make to you?
First of all, I want to say for me, it's the dream became true. To be honest, when I was young, and I remember when Senegal was playing against Gambia, that time I was in chess with my uncle family, and I watched the game on the TV. So I was passing around the stadium. Sometime I said to my friend, "Oh, listen, for me, I don't know if it will be possible to play in this stadium, but I will love to play one day." So today I have chance to play there, so I'm very happy and looking forward to play there next in front of our great fans. And also I think it's good to change sometimes to play around the country. Example like chess, I think they're very happy, and they're also looking forward to see us playing there next to them and next to front of them, and try to give them pleasure, and especially by winning the game.
Yeah, definitely. During the two sessions you have already had there, the open door session, the stadium was quite full. And what did you feel when you walk or run on the pitch?
It will be difficult for me to say my feeling, because it's out of my feel. It's out of the feeling, because you can see all those people come to see you and singing your names. Oh, I think it's incredible. But like I said now, we just have to give back the pleasure, because for us it was a pleasure to sing our and shout our name and support us. So I think we have to return back the pleasure to give them by playing very good and win the game for them.
Yeah, what is stake now is to top your group, which means that Senegal is topping the group. You need just to confirm this. How easy do you think it will be against Madagascar?
To be honest, I think I think it will be tough game, because many people expect that, because we went there and we know how they are and how they play deep. They play deep and they try to shoot for long balls and try to fight for the second ball, especially. But it doesn't matter, because we are all professional football, especially we playing home. So we're gonna try to go there and play like we did all the time. Try to press high as a team and play quick, move the ball and try to create chances and by scoring and win the game. I think for us, it will be very difficult. It will be very, 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 very important for us to stay on the top of the table because, especially the last game is our home and very important to be always on the top.
Yeah, definitely, Sadio. We are just a few months ahead the finals of the African Cup of Nations. Once more, Senegal is considered among the favorites. How are you going to consider to take into account this new situation?
I think, yeah, one part is very important and one part is not easy. But at the end of the day, we have to accept it because at the start of the football we are favorite, of course, and I accept it. But does not mean we have to fly because we see how it was some years ago, and we was the same favorite, and at the end of the day we came earlier. I think this case you have to take it and just take it by the positive way, especially, and go there, try to show it on the pitch. I think it's the more important. If you are favorite, you have to show on the pitch, and it's what we will go, what we're gonna do there, and try to give everything, especially to. We have a target, of course, is by winning. We want to win the CAN, so we have to go there and give everything as we can and try to win it.
Okay, Sadio, let us talk about your club now, Liverpool.
Yeah.
You have opened again the deadlock, which means that you have started scoring. So, is there any secret on that?
To be honest, I think no secret about because as a player, everyone wanna improve. So if you wanna improve, you have to sacrifice sometimes yourselves. Is what I'm trying to do by training harder every single day in training ground. Of course, this year I'm more lucky to score many goals and giving us also the same time assist. But yeah, after the more important things is to be consistent and as a young player, and I think is very important. I know won't be easy, but yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Competition between Sadio Mane and Salah. People are generally saying Sadio Mane is very generous. Instead of scoring, most of the time you do access to Salah instead of scoring some goals. So does it mean that there is something that is happening between you, Salah and Sadio?
To be honest, I think this new generation, everybody is focusing on the internet, so you can see everything. I think sometimes it's embarrassing to see those comments on internet, but at the same time, we have professional football. You have to deal with and you have to accept it. And but for me, and personally, the more important is to be. We know that each other we are close and good relation out and in the pitch. So, the end of the day, you have to understand. Sometimes we are all strikers. Or we want to goals. We want to score goals and we want to give assists, but not for individual things. I think it's for the team. And sometimes, like I said, striker want to score goals and want to be involved. So, but yeah, it should be on the positive way. Personally, it's what I try to do. Sometimes we are paying by the club, and we have to give everything for the club. So, I think for me, it's more way to show him in the pitch and without giving the ball. I have to because it's my job.
So you are not with those guys who say that a good striker must be selfish.
Not selfish, but on the good way by scoring goal and helping the team. I think selfish on the bad way is not good and it's negative for the team.
Definitely, the last question, Sadio. Many people ignore the fact that you are helping a lot of people. You are in charity organizations. So how did it happen? What has urged you to be focused in charity organizations?
To be honest, I think I'm someone who doesn't like to talk about this kind of things because it's a little bit embarrassing for me. But I think as a human being, especially if you have something more than others, and I think it's really important to help each other, especially we are African, we know how these things help a lot those people. So, and after the end of the day, I think we have to, and personally, I will try to do what I can. So, I think these things is just normal.
Because some players, predecessors, have had maybe what you had, and some didn't. I mean, were not involved in that. They were just investing in their own business and ignoring people who are in need. So, do you have advisors, or do things come naturally?
Oh, good question. I think these things is a little bit. I don't know how to say the word, but I think people think different things, and people don't have the same opinions, and people don't have the same education, and people also. So this only advice I can give on this part, because I'm not here for giving someone people's what they have to do, because you have to accept how people are and how they deal with those celebrities or those this kind of life. But yeah, I want to just say it's important to help each other in life, and especially those people who need it. So, but I think yeah, for me, I think it's a little bit complicated to say things about that, because
Yeah.
you don't know, we don't know each other. We just and we think differently. So just like help, go ahead and help each other.
Last question, Sadio. How do you live your celebrity, your status as very famous among the most known Senegalese, among the most known people in the world? Because when you are a star in a club, which means that many people will know you wherever you are. So how are you living this situation, whether in England and as well here in Senegal, where actually you are not staying too much, unfortunately?
To be honest, I'm not someone who show this kind of things in life, or someone who trying to be forward, has every kind of things. But I'm usually on my side, thinking a lot, of course, normal, and on the positive way, and try to just put one thing in my mind. Life can change. Life can change too fast, and for me, I think it's not a big deal to go ahead with. So I think you have to just be yourself, and try because not easy. If you are a star or celebrities, you have million young people who always looking at you, and at the same time, you have to show a good image. And for me, I think it's really important. I want to say, only time you do something, the young try to copy all the time the same. So very important to show the good image for them and for their future.
Thank you so much, Sadio Mane.